I guess, after she was divorced. So if she got divorced in 2021, but she hit him up in 2020. So like she even herself confirmed, like, yes, she was plotting on this man while being married.
Coincidí.
Did someone lace your weed, or did you forget that we're back with another video? Okay, so she's not your girl. This OnlyFans model apparently left her husband to go have like a little fling with Drake. And main purpose of this video for today is like, why do people leave like a good person for a higher status individual? So we're gonna get into this.
This tweet that I saw that is going viral, and other clips as well from, I believe, to be a Spanish language podcast. It could be reality show. I'm not quite sure. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe this is a podcast. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know what exactly.
It's not a podcast. Yeah, my peoples be watching this. It's like, I don't know. It's like a 24-hour. Like, these people are on live all day and they just like lifestyle type of content, even though it's like a show. Is it a show? Because maybe people be watching on YouTube. But anyways, it's like a 24-hour lifestyle thing. Like, you just watch what these people do, say, and just what they do in their day.
Is going on with these cast of people. But there's this female on there. I believe she's Panamanian as well. Her name is Gracie Bond. Now, Gracie Bond is a Instagram OnlyFans female. And she told the story about how she DM'd Drake first. And she DM'd him while she was married. She was a married woman who DM'd him, and they got into some sort of relation.
And then she got the cross piece. Y'all see the cross piece, right? Her necklace. It's just a shame, man. OnlyFans and cheating, bro. Oh my gosh.
And then she later explained that she recently stopped seeing Drake because of some things she saw in a party. She said that there were some so-called women at that particular place. Now, some people are interpreted as maybe she saw men pretending to be women, but there are people who believe that she saw underage girls at this party.
Oh no.
And after she saw that, she had to remove herself from Drake, blocking him.
Drake, oh my gosh. This is just really devastating for the OVO community to like really hear this right now. Because you already know what kind of allegations this man has, bro. So it's just like hearing this, it's just like how much. I feel like this got to be what Kanye West fans be going through. Mind you, I am one, but you know, this real hardcore ones, this got to be what they be going through, bro. It's just like another day. Like, and it's like weird to defend this because whatever you're defending, you're kind of residing with. So imagine trying to defend a man who invites underage girls at the party. The only thing I could say is this is probably not true. But I can't, like, if that's full-blown true, I don't think I can defend him in a way to justify why he was doing that. There's no justification. It just shouldn't have been done. Simple as that. And two, for this lady right here, so it wasn't the fact that you were married that made you stop. It was this. I mean, everybody, like I'm saying, where people draw the line be throwing me off. It really does. So you full-blown committing adultery and stepping out on your relationship with your husband wasn't that did it for you. It was this. And I get it. I could respect it because at least she drew a line. But it's just like, what about you cheating, you committing adultery, like you having a relationship with a whole nother man while you were with a man wasn't saying anything to you? Like, why wasn't that saying anything? Because that's not his girl. Whoever the husband is, this is not your girl. I do believe in that. I just feel like if they can steal your partner from you, it's not yours. Especially in this kind of way, especially like to have a whole nother relationship. It's one thing if it's just sex. But a whole nother relationship, that was not yours. That was not yours to begin with.
him wanting nothing to do with him, right? Even though she explains how Drake never really treated her as a girlfriend. He never showed any emotions or feelings, even though she met his son and his family, right? This is probably what Drake does with all these women.
Yeah, I'm not.
Now, this particular female is very interesting because she is a BBW. She has, according to her Instagram bio, she has lipodema. I think it's a condition that causes excess growth in the glutes and the hips and thighs.
It's true. My aunt had confirmed this. It's real. She said it's real, and her mother kind of has like a similar situation going on. It's crazy.
I believe that's why she has the shape that she has, and that is why Drake may have took an interest in her to begin with, because we all know Drake will sleep with anybody. We've seen all the women that he's apparently been connected to, and she just one of them. But the interesting thing that's kind of being overlooked, though, because this thing is going viral, is that this woman was married when she tried to get with Drake. At first, she was a married woman. Marriage means absolutely nothing if a woman has the opportunity to get with a man who has fame, money, and resources.
I'm not promoting that. I'm not promoting that. He said that. It's just no. I'm not promoting this. No, that's not true. That is not true at all. And I hate that so many men believe that. Like, men, if you watching this, like, it's not true. It's not all females are like that. Not all females are like that. Females who prioritize status are probably like that. Females that prioritize money and finances are probably like that. Females that prioritize God and care to, like, no. Okay, I just wanted to get that off my chest. And this goes back to my initial question. Why do people leave a good person for a higher status person? Whoever you're with, what are they prioritizing? Because if they're prioritizing clout, fame, money, attention, yeah, I can. That's our symptoms. Symptoms. You know how like you get diagnosed with something and there's symptoms that prove your diagnosis. It's the same thing. If she prioritizes like fame, money, clout, attention, those are symptoms of the diagnosis of like wanting a higher status. Simple as that. So you like the signs be there, y'all.
This is why when I say it's our woman, it's true. A lot of you married men, you're sharing your wife with other men. You know what I'm saying? It's just your turn. I don't care if you've been together 5 years, 10 years, you're sharing her, especially when she comes across somebody that has the clout, that has money, that has the fame. And that's what happened with Drake. But also another thing that's very disturbing is that it's almost like she's making some allegations that his fans and his stans, the people who support him, the people who've been fighting for him over the last year, they're going to try to ignore it and act like she didn't say it. But this is somebody who has no dog in the fight between him and Kendrick. People are going to say, well, she's scorned, she's hurt, but she claims that she blocked him.
Yeah, so.
That she saw something that disturbed her. And this happened around the Wireless Fest, which I believe was...
I didn't even think about that. It's true. If he would have like cut her off, blocked her, ghosted her, and then she came out with this, then that does look suspicious. It does. But if what is being said is true, she blocked him. There's something he did that threw her off. I'm trying to tell you, this lady abandoned her marriage. Or not full blown abandoned, but like was sharing herself with another man while being married. And that didn't stop her. So it might have been something on Drake's.
But this past summer. So we're going to get into this. We're going to take a look. Now, there are subtitles on here. So I want y'all to pay close attention to the subtitles. Maybe some of y'all, speak the language so you'll know what they're speaking about.
Hace algo con Drake, Justin Bieber, Burnaboy,
Ujú.
por ahí va el asunto.
Con Drake
Un palazo.
una
What's
vaina.
wrong with it?
Sería épico, sí.
Un palo.
Sería-
Yo le ponía canciones de él.
¿Cómo fue?
Yo le he puesto canciones de tuya.
Ah,
Le puse wow y 911.
¿Verdad? Espérate.
Duro, duro.
Ella amiga de Drake. ¿Cómo tú conoces a Drake?
Desde el 2020.
2020. ¿Y cómo se contactan ustedes?
Okay, if y'all haven't been reading subtitles, she's basically asking her like, how long has she known Drake for?
Porque él me gustaba como artista y yo le mandé un mensaje.
¿Tú?
Yo le dije hola. Así, en español, dije hola.
Estoy yendo fruta.
By the way, this looks like a Big Brother. Y'all know Big Brother?
Nah, bull. Like I keep on saying, it does give Big Brother, but I don't think it's executed in that way.
That comes on CBS. This looks like Big Brother. Again, y'all let me know more about this particular show. I don't know much about it.
No, en el 2020. Yo le mandé un mensaje, o sea, no, normal. Y me respondió literalmente como a los 2 minutos.
¿A 2 minutos? Drake.
Y yo tenía, o sea, era yo gordita, 300 libras, sin ninguna cirugía ni nada.
Un hombre.
Y él dice, wow, no voy a decir lo que dijo, pero como que, o sea, hicimos como clic, pues.
Te dio falo.
No me dio follow después, luego pasaron cosas, nos dimos un follow y ya. Y ahorita
¿Y,
mismo estamos
cuándo se conocieron así personalmente?
Cuando yo me divorcié, como en el 2021, 2022, él fue a Colombia a un festival disque de Stereo Picnic.
Ajá.
Y ahí fue donde él me preguntó de que
He
de
asked
que
me
si yo
that.
quería ir y cosas, y yo tenía mis tickets comprados, todas las cosas, y bueno, pues, no.
Okay, so Drake was asking her to go do stuff, I guess, after she was divorced. So if she got divorced in 2021, but she hit him up in 2020. So, like, she even herself confirmed, like, yes, she was plotting on this man while being married.
Coincidimos, fuimos a una fiesta, no pasó nada esa vez, pero luego de eso seguimos hablando y cuando de la nada me enteré de que me mencionó la canción con Bad Bunny.
Con Barr, Bunny, sí, él te mencionó.
Me pareció muy bien, seguimos conversando, todo lo demás.
¿Son amigos o han intimado ustedes?
Bueno, ahorita mismo no nos hablamos,
¿Por qué?
porque me hizo algo bien feo.
Eso es algo bien feo.
¿Pero machucaron o no?
Pero sí fue Drake, fue bonito.
¿Intimaste con Drake o no?
So, for the gist of this, she's basically going into the background. She's claiming that she was like nearing divorce when she first got with Drake. Yeah, right. So she's trying to claim that she was technically separated, but we all know the truth here. She knew he was coming near her, so she wanted to meet him. Drake didn't really have to do anything. She put herself in his line of sight. That's what women do.
Real.
When a woman wants your attention, she will put herself in a line of sight. That's what she would do.
I don't know.
That's how you know if a woman likes you or not. Women are reserved, but they're only reserved to a certain extent. If a woman likes you, she's going to let you know about it.
Yeah, it's just not even just women, men too. People, somebody's going out their way to go do something for you. That kind of it shows signs that they may like you. Like somebody goes out their way to like call you every day, go out their way to give you like a random compliment out the blue. Like y'all could be talking regular and like, oh, you're so pretty or something like that. Like when somebody's going out their way to do something, they either like you, want to get to know you, or want something from you. You feel me? So. Yeah, so her hitting him up, that's her going out her way because I like Drake's music. I don't need to hit up Drake and tell him I like his music. You know what I mean? So it's just like, that's her going out the way.
Now, I want to go to the article so we can fully digest what she was saying.
Jeez.
Because I know some of y'all may not speak the language. Most of y'all may not speak the language. Y'all don't want to look at no subtitles. So let's go to this article here. It says, during Gracie Bond's appearance on La Casa, she revealed that her situationship with Drake began in 2020 when she slid in his Instagram DMs while still married. She said she liked him as an artist, and since she sent him a message and said, hola.
Now that's weird. And it's like, you know how long Drake has been making music for? Like, I remember, like, Drake was, like, my favorite artist back in elementary school. I remember 3rd grade, like, I have, like, a song lyric written in one of my Diary of Wimpy Kid books. Like, Drake just been around for a minute, even before music, Degrassi, you know what I mean? Drake's been around for a minute. So it's just like during your marriage, that's when you want to hit this man up. Or like I get it, she's from another country, music but no, like time has changed. Like, nah, like Drake's been around for a minute. Like this was hella calculated, bro. I don't care.
2 minutes after something had happened, so we gave each other a follow. 2 minutes. This is how long it took to get one of the biggest music stars to engage in a reaction. Bond argues that she had been divorced in under a year, that Drake had been flying her around, that they had been having private conversations that would evolve into what ended up becoming the most insane moment in her career. According to Bond, a bond formed between extravagance and emojis in a short span of time. He even sent a plane out to Panama to come looking for her.
Okay, like not to get too off topic, when like I be thinking like when people have a lot of money, you can just spend it on whatever. Like when all your bills are all your responsibilities are taken care of, and like whatever extra unnecessary thing, like and your wants are taken care of. When you just have that much money laying around, you do stuff. I swear, you just do stuff like this. And like at first, I thought it was a big deal. Like, oh my gosh, like wants to send a plane or something, or wants to pay for my meal or whatever. But when they have so much money, that should be like chump change. Like a dude who makes somebody said Astro Dior. He was like, if a dude just signed an 80 million contract, him paying for a $25 meal is like throwing chump change, bro. It's not nothing crazy. Cause at first I think, oh my gosh, like it's so amazing, but it's like, let's be so fair. All their stuff is taken care of, paid off, like, and they still have money coming in. They have chump change just to throw around. So like they can do something like this. And it's not really oh my gosh, like he's sending a plane. He has hella money. That don't mean nothing. It really don't. It's crazy.
According to Bond, they met in a face-to-face meeting during the Estero Picnic Festival in Colombia in 2022, where they had a whirlwind romance. They always try to make this thing seem more romantic than it probably was. She described him as a very handsome, trustworthy, good, and even met his mother and son. This wasn't a casual thing, rather like a visit to the world of Drake. Here, the designer showcases a name drop in collaboration with Bad Bunny, the dream of becoming the muse of the day until the dream is shattered. Then next came the London meltdown, the wireless festival after party that killed that dream. She said he moved her into the same hotel, left her locked up in there basically. She says she came in, says she experienced everything, and like that's not the guy she idolized. See, this is why you don't idolize people.
Anybody.
But women idolize these guys because they want to be a part of these guys' life.
Men idolize women as well. Like the whole having like a famous celebrity female as your wallpaper and you have a whole girl. Crazy. Are you liking somebody like a female celebrity pics nonstop, all up in the comments, and you have a whole female, like you're in their lives, like you have a whole girl? That's idolization. And because people be thinking because they're celebrities, like it don't mean nothing. No, that is weird. You still like you going hard for a whole nother female. Same thing with like females. If you doing all of that as well, you going hard for a whole nother dude and you have a dude already. That's weird. I don't give a fuck if they celebrity.
She reports that she's still shaky from the party he threw under the name of Drake Nocta. He had packed the party with women, suggesting that his motives have been as untamed as needed or whatever, says she wasn't ready to discuss on the radio. However, what had happened next had killed everything in her, whereupon she blocked him. The romanticized lover is a ghost, the private jet is a cage, and the fan is a whistleblower. She had ranged from fanatical nostalgia to outright disgust over the series. So she mean
That be happening with regular people too. Like you can meet somebody and like you like them, you have a crush, you have the dopamine, but once they do something to throw you off, like you get real thrown off. Like real, like all that feeling you had, or maybe it depends on your attachment style too. Like if you kind of like me, for example, like you really extreme, you either 100% or 0%. Once you like, if you like me, like once you get thrown off, it's like you're all the way turned off. You know how like there's like a knob and you like the volume knob, like you trying to turn it up and down. Bitches is on mute. Like it's deep.
says she mean you shouldn't have been with Drake. That's not something she's proud of. Says he can offer money, luxuries, comfort to you, but he cannot offer true love, true attention to you. And that's the clip that we went over. Said it is more than breakup speak. It is a manifesto of today that speak.
I mean, for one, you trying to start a relationship with somebody else while you're still dating somebody, it's already like a clear indication that's not really going to work. I rarely, I know, I just don't know, but I have yet to seen a case where like somebody has done that and it worked out successfully. And it's funny because you might think, oh, they deserve each other. Like, it just doesn't work out because it wasn't right from the start. The foundation was shit. It wasn't right from the start. So, no, like, stuff like that does not work out. And, like, main point, you can, like I said, I feel like you can tell, like, you need to get through the dopamine, bro. Through all the good romantic honeymoon type feelings. You can tell when somebody does that. And you gotta be cautious of what fulfills a person. If God does not fulfill a person, if love cannot fulfill a person, if your love can't fulfill a person, if trust, all of that, if money fulfills a person, status fulfills a person, then that type of person is gonna look for the next person that can give him more of that. So that's another thing you gotta pay attention to. Like, what is fulfilling an individual? Oh, if it's something that just somebody else can offer, especially when it's materialistic. Let's say what fulfills me is cars. Okay, somebody can give me, well, like, no, I'm not too well with cars, but like a Porsche. But let's say the next dude can give me Bugatti. If cars is what fulfills me, I'm going to the dude with the Bugatti. Because that's what fulfills me the most. And I want to be where I'm going to be most fulfilled. So pay attention to what fulfills people.
Of the untrue belief in celebrity couple love, where celebrity meets fantasy, reality never far behind, more often than not involving a hotel in London. Listen, she claimed that they were in some sort of relationship. This looks more to me like Drake was just flying her out, hanging out with her. Because you mean to tell me that nobody would notice this female around Drake? Well, what this also tells you is that Drake hid her away, like he probably does with a lot of the women that he deals with. She thought that she was more special than she really was. You were just another conquest.
I could see
he
that.
He also name dropped her in his music. So yes, she was sort of like his muse. But you were never going to be his girlfriend. As a matter of fact, he was publicly dating other women at the time. She blocked him because she realized that she was just another female in the other females they dealt with. But again, she reached out to him.
Yeah, that can happen. That can definitely happen. You thinking is something real, something genuine, and then you find out they're not on that type of timing, and they was just seeing you like anybody else. I can see how you can have the reaction like this, 100%. Most people have the reaction like that. It wasn't what I thought it was. I thought they were feeling me the same way. No, the whole time the intentions were different.
Drake probably told her things, but I don't think he really made any true promises, to be in a relationship with her. She just interpreted that because she's so used to dudes being thirsty for her. She thought that by being with him, that he would embrace her the same way. Like, that's not Drake. He's not that guy. He always hops from one girl to the next. That's who he is, and that's who he will always be. And she also made insinuations that he was possibly partying with women who may or may not be of age or She just made, she insinuated. She didn't come out and say it, but she insinuated it. That sounds a little bit like bitterness to me, because all she has is memories. She's sitting on this couch giving this interview, talking about the past and, things that have happened and, where her life is. Maybe she feels like she should have more than what she has. I don't know. But now y'all see these women who are flying from one country to the next. They don't have a job. They don't have a career. And they're always in all these different countries. 9 times out of 10, some man who has money and resources flying her from country to country. That's probably what Drake was doing with her. He was flying her to different countries, putting her up in a hotel and seeing her then. She was hidden. She was not somebody he wanted to be seen with publicly. It is what it is. If y'all been talking to each other since 2020, y'all started to be around each other in 2022, but nobody's seen y'all together. You ain't even been seen at one of his shows. What does that tell you how Drake felt about her? But she probably wasn't even that important to him. But at least she has the memories, because that's all she's going to have by putting this out here.
Dang.
All she's going to have is memories. But y'all let me know what you think in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts, like the video and share.
Yo, that's rough, y'all. But make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Don't mind the no. We in transitioning point. But I catch y'all next time.